Hello, dear Scorpio, and welcome to your love reading for the month of April of 2025. Thank you so much for joining us here. You're either a patron and you have this reading early April, or you're on YouTube and you receive this message later in April. April's going to be an interesting month with Venus and Mercury turning direct from retrograde. It is the Aries season, which we know Aries mainly the month of April is mostly Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is going to be entering Leo, which will be putting you in a bit of a hot spot for change. Mars is your ruling planet, Scorpio, so there will be pressure for change. There will be some sort of, how can I say it, the first part of April will be easier for you. That second part of April will be more challenging for you, Scorpio, and that's with your ruling planet Mars direct in the sign of Leo, but opposing also your other ruler, Pluto. So you've got challenges from home, challenges from work. It's putting pressure on you, your life and your relationships. Let's see what your karma dharma is. I'm very interested in the Scorpio reading. I've got a Scorpio sun. So my sun is a Scorpio. I'm a Virgo sun, just in case you wondered. Let's see what's going on in the month of April for Scorpio, dear Spirit. What is the karma dharma? How is Scorpio being affected in the month of April? Leo, the energy of Leo. And in this deck, in the Psychic Tower of the Heart, it's called control. Someone trying to control a situation towards a particular outcome, or controlling energies coming from others that is giving you hardships. Possibly this is the Strength card. Some of you maybe have been feeling a lot of pressure and you're trying to hold on to that pent-up desire, passion you haven't been able to release. It could be quite frustrating. You're trying to keep a handle on your desires. You haven't been able to move forward. Even though, you know, Cancer, where Mars has been retrograding, is in good aspect to Scorpio. But Mars in Cancer brings up themes, responsibilities and issues relative to the past, to the family, from your heritage, things to do with the family or issues connected to the past. Let's see, because this is like someone fighting to protect their best interest, their emotional, financial security. You've been feeling like you've been taken back. You can't go forward, and this has been very frustrating for you. Let's see for Scorpio, dear Spirit. And we're doing the divine spread. The divine spread this month. For Scorpio, please, Spirit. The distant past. Control again. The Strength card twice. Now, you've either got very strong Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Leo. Or, as your ruling planet is going to enter Leo and oppose Pluto, that's where there'll be no ability to hold back on your desires, your passion, and your ability to move forward. You're willing to go to war. Going to war for peace in your own life. I don't feel that there's been a lot of that. What's hidden from you? Major Arcana, both cards major. Leo and Libra. Justice is in the hidden position, which speaks to balance, equilibrium, equality. Something very karmic is playing out as well. This could speak to legalities, possible separation or divorce, or it's just a karma dharma. the moment of karma and dharma that's playing out. This is a very karmic card, and as most of you probably know, there's still a lot of Piscean energy, even though we're in the Aries season. Yes, Pisces is another water sign, which you have had some help to close off, to release any karmic cycles or life chapters, which is what the times are all about. There's something new that's on the horizon, Scorpio. A new life begins for all of us. Six of Cups in the recent past, nostalgia, possibly with a soulmate. You've been thinking of the past. You know, the Six of Cups is also, you know, back in the times when there was trust, there was more naivety. You may be thinking, you may have been going back to the past, and with Venus and Mercury retrograde, surely situations and people do return from the past. So maybe you've been going down memory lane with someone where there was the necessity to hold back your desires. I get the notion that it's like it's been quite an emotional time for you. I don't know if, because, you know, the Six of Cups can also be children, having children, being responsible for children. All those childhood memories are coming up. In the now, Ten of Swords. Something has come to an end, something that was very painful. This is just before sunrise. This is the twilight zone. This is where you're at now. Something cannot continue to go on as it is. Some of you have suffered greatly. And you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that's what you don't know, is that Spirit will bring things and will bring people into your life. Things are happening the way they're meant to. Major Arcana cards. This is from the deep past. This is the root of your reading. Let's see what's crowning you and what's on your mind. There are a lot of fears, a lot of unknown matters, a lot of dark spots. A lot of things that have been kept quiet, on the hush-hush. Some of you may feel as though you've been deprived of your happiness, or that you've been deceived. Treated very unfairly. These could also be things that are coming up from your psyche, dear Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, you are all about secrecy yourself, so could it be that you're keeping someone in the dark? And we're seeing the reading from their point of view. Or maybe there were a lot of fears in connecting, because we've got Leo and we've got Cancer here. And of course this is Mars transit through Leo and Cancer, and Mars is retrograde. So bring up themes from the past. Maybe also some sweet and some sour memories. Going down memory lane, you know, the moon can speak to, yes, fears and strong intuition and you know, messages coming through your dream state. But it can also speak to your physical and emotional body, that you've been through a lot and you're trying to hold yourself up. Deep, deep emotions coming up from the psyche. A lot of purging of the pain, past wounds possibly. or there's been some sort of deception where who you've been with, because, you know, the moon can mean the house, the home, your environment, your personal environment, and that card is right next to it. So what is the action and advice? It's connected to family. I'm going to say all that glitters isn't gold. You've got a couple of tens which turn into aces. This is what Spirit is promising you. This is what's ahead of you. This speaks to support, feeling valued, feeling stable, not only financially, but also emotionally. I feel that where you've been, there's been a lot of doubt, a lot of doubt. You've had to be on your toes if you were in another relationship. I feel like Scorpio is trying to push down those, you know, their subconscious that's coming up through their dream state of either wounding someone, you doing the wounding in the past, or you feeling as though you've been wounded. Those fears that are coming up from your psyche are like a purging process, which it's like a healing process, I feel. And it's like Spirit is saying, you're doing the work now. This is what is promised. A stable, long-term relationship, one that feels safe, secure. Be patient with yourself and release control. Scorpio. The story has already been written out. You've signed up for this. What is the outcome? Possible outcome. Remember, this is a general reading. We've got communication, things being cleared. There's logic here. Gemini energy. Communication, a messenger comes in to clear the air. Maybe a decision has been made. Remember, Gemini is all about back and forth. It's about indecision sometimes. Should I send out that message? Shouldn't I send out that message? Should I communicate this? Shouldn't I communicate this? Let's see how the planetary alignment and the divine spirit helps you or hinders you. You've got the Empress, Seven of Cups, and the World card. Wow, what beautiful cards. Many options. Being patient opens many, many doors. But for these doors and these options to be here for you, for love, here is Venus. And remember, this is the womb that Venus is birthed by. So your patience will be rewarded. You are going through the ability to close up this major life cycle. Some of you may have been deceived by a partner, someone that's given you children. I don't read reversals in the general readings, only in personal. So something new is being birthed here. Now, the Empress could be Taurus. Could be Libra. Aries, I get Aries as well here. We'll take more cards and see what's going on. We've got the 4 fixed signs here, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio and Taurus as well. We've got the Ace of Wands. This is like the light flickering on. Things becoming more clear. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. You know, I just did the Libra reading. I don't know if you're dealing with a Libra, but Libra had both these aces as well. This is clearing the air. Fire and air is a blow-up, is quick energies. It's the ability to sever, to cut through, to clear, to create. These are opportunities that are coming your way to succeed, to be recognized. The effort that you've put in, the work that you've put in. This can speak to pride as well. Now Leo, again another Leo card. So I don't know if you've been dealing with a controlling Leo. Leo and Scorpio, they are in square to each other. So maybe it's the energies and not the actual person that holds that Leo energy. You may have Leo in your chart, right? Dealing with another air sign. I don't know if it's an Aquarius. Well, Libra comes through as well. There's a Ten of Swords. We do have some air here. Scorpio is not the type of archetype person that would live under a controlling situation. So I'm wondering if that wasn't you trying to hold on to the control of yourself, trying to do the right thing, trying to do the ethical thing, preferring to take the difficult route. Let's take more cards and get more information. We'll be taking some Lenormand cards on this spread. Let's look at your psyche, which is usually, you know, it's our subconscious. It's what we're not conscious about. But Scorpio tries to push that down. It's like you're not listening to your inner self and its desires. I think that you need to release. Some of you may have put up those boundaries on your own. The signs are showing you the way. There's a release that you're going through, dear Scorpio. You're in your element of a karmic partner. The karma, dharma, fate has been served, it's been received. This is like, okay, that's enough of the lessons. I understand. You're taking the path now of least resistance. It's like you're going to go with the flow. You're not going to push against the grain, I feel. Nostalgia, you see? You were meant to be with someone from your past, someone that you dreamed of, some of you may have met them, you may have not. Because the muse is very dreamy. The Neptune energy comes through. This is like a past dream materializing, something that you never thought could happen. It's time. Some of you, in your deepest desires, in your unconscious, you've always been hoping for this. You know, the light always comes out after the darkest moment, just like the Twilight Zone here. I got the goosebumps. No more settling for less. There's a return. You are returning to a past situation, or a past person is returning to you. This is going to happen suddenly. There's romance I see on the cards here. Big shock. Someone's been waiting on this return. Is it you or your person? Let's take more messages. Sounds like to me like you didn't dare to wish, but subconsciously you did wish, and Spirit has heard your wishes. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Retreat, past life relationship. Religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, calling in your soulmate, you see? But true love is blocked by past life relationships, so some of you could be purging, going through a purging. You could be, you don't know. It's like Spirit is taking someone from your life and bringing someone else. Possibly, and you've also gone through big changes where your beliefs are concerned. This is Archangel Michael for me. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. This is what I was just saying. You prayed for this. You wished for this. Even though, it was your subconscious. You didn't do it consciously, but Spirit heard your calls. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. There's the control card again. So you have been dealing with someone that was possibly quite controlling. Maybe it was your own self. Maybe it was you, yourself, and your upbringing. You putting up those boundaries on your own. Because of what you believed. Because of what you were taught to believe. Sometimes we poke our own eyes out with our own hands. We've got a saying in Greek. Let's see what the Gaia Oracle wants Scorpio to know. Scorpio. Hidden path. The marriage of spirit and matter. For me, what that says is a spiritual connection is becoming real. And it's the hidden path. This is going to take you by a big surprise. This is what Spirit wants for you. It's a number 34. We'll be reading it in a little while. See those roots? They go really deep into the past. Let's take some Lenormand. The Lenormand. Let's get more information on these positions here for Scorpio. Scorpio, please, Spirit. The Strength card at the foundation, at the root. What's that about? The birds, the key, and the child. Maybe in the past you were connecting with someone through social media, through calls. This was an open wound, maybe that you were born with, that you had to work through. An open wound, the key, a childhood wound, which gave you a lot of angst, a lot of anxiety, possibly also excitement. With the strength, the Strength card could mean a very strong sexual connection as well. Could be with a Leo, could be someone who has a moon in Leo, for instance. But also we see that there was happiness, there was stress, there was excitement, but there was also anxiety. Leo is the heart. Leo is confidence. But here we see an open wound relative to confidence because of someone's upbringing. Either that, or you've got children, and this was the wound for you, that you needed to control your biggest desire, your biggest passion to connect with someone that you admired. And that's probably why you've been possibly also pushing down into the psyche the fear of not depriving possibly your child of what maybe you were deprived of as a child. And it took great strength, but there was a lot of fun. Whoever you're dealing with in the past, they healed your wounds. They made you feel like a child. Let's see what the Justice card is. We've got the Lucky Clover, the Garden, and the Bear. There is protection. There's protection. I also get here that for those of you that have been stuck in an unhappy situation, a karmic situation, there's a window of opportunity to find happiness, but you need to have the confidence. You need to grasp life by the hair, you know. Grasp the reins of your own life. Let's look at the recent past. And some of you may also have a very powerful mother that maybe led you up the wrong path. We've got the Tower, which is a card of delays, the red tape, or needing to do things by the book, or limitations relative to physical distance with a soulmate, a long-standing past relationship, possibly also with an age difference that was far away. You've known them forever. You've both matured. It's been a long time. Wow, Scorpio. In the now, the dog, the fish, and the cross. See, this is deception. This is backstabbing. We've got the dog, which is loyalty, the opposite. You know, this is as I said, it's the last moment before the light breaks through. So this is the end of suffering, possibly, where there is, maybe things are unclear still for you, but there's loyalty here. There's friendship, there's loyalty. And whoever is entering your life now is not someone that would do you wrong. This could be a spiritual connection and a friendship at the same time that's entering, that spirit is bringing to you. Let's look at the moon. The cycles of the moon, like the ring, is a cycle. The ebb and flow, the breathing in, breathing out. Feels like lifetimes. Which is, you know, this is like the imagination for me. The imagination, the memory, the past. But if you were in another connection, there's been deception, there's been betrayal, surely, in another commitment as well, where there are third parties because of the mice. But also if you've been displaced, feeling displaced within a home because of lots of secrecy, without fun, or even trying to make things work. Something was eating away at you. This could be a little bit of depression here. And I'm going to say also someone that you've been with maybe has been using and abusing your kind heart. Always, you know, spending money. You were dealing with a spendthrift that wanted to be fed. They wanted to feed their soul materialistically over and over, which really did wound and hurt you. Wow. The heart on the Ten of Pentacles, the spiritual connection, the ethical morale connection, or someone that you've been very sexually connected to or desiring. Because the lily is also it's a divine union. It's a blessed union. But you know, the lily is, I need to do things by the book in the ethical way. Even though there are a lot of things that are unknown, unclear. Maybe Spirit is saying that, yes, love is being created here on a more mundane level. So if you were dealing with a spiritual connection, this is the materialization of it. This is where this body of love, this love connection is growing skin and bones, you know, is becoming real. What is the outcome, possible outcome? We've got a brand new journey. It could be a physical journey. This could be travel, but lots of communication. This is a Mercury card. Lots of communications with someone that you've been connected with, a past connection. Someone that makes you feel happy and healthy. Someone that you can trust, someone that you've been connecting with from even a past lifetime. Lots of news, lots of communication. Let's take one more. There will be talk of travel and that there's a transition. This is Jupiterian change and lots of possibilities of a meeting as well, a get-together. This could be physical travel, traveling over land and then over water. This could be a surprise invitation because we don't know what's in the envelope, right? Could be talks as well about anything legal, or there is communication, there will be lots of it. Connecting, talking about family, talking about the past, and how to expand. It is a 3, like the Empress. Let's take the Empress. Wow, we've got the Divine Masculine here. The Moon. And the Storks, which bring the child, which bring a brand new home, a new cycle. You've been yearning, you've been dreaming of this. Now, dear Scorpio, you could be dealing with a Divine Masculine that's very motherly. I want to get more information on this here. What is this heavy cross, or this needing to believe? Wow. There's the Divine Feminine. So, Scorpio, you feel as though you've been backstabbed. You've been carrying a heavy burden on your back, surely. But what Spirit is bringing you is someone that has got very deep emotions for you. They feel as though they've known you. Maybe you haven't known them. Maybe they have known you. But they're bringing in the opportunity for a brand new life. They will open many doors for you. Let's take one more. Yeah, they want something serious. They want something long-term. And this could also say that if you've been connecting with someone that was in another connection, where there was a lot of use and abuse, it was surface level. It was surface level, the love, let's say. Here we've got depth with the Moon here. This is a very deep connection. Also someone who, if you've known them for a while, they've kept their emotions in check. But the house is the relationship for me, and it's a number 4, which is like the Emperor. Let's take one more card on those clouds. And we've got something stable and long-term here. Something that may not be easy to get to, but this is the advice, right? With the anchor. The anchor means marriage. It means stability. Let's see for Scorpio, dear Spirit. This is the little Greek oracle. Let's get more information, and then I'll take the cartomanzia and some love messages for Scorpio. Yeah, see, carrying this heavy weight. 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Heavy burden. 22 is the path that opens. Did we see a path here? I don't think. Yes, we did. From the recent past. So choices, dilemmas, but also this carrying this heavy past with you. It's like Spirit is saying that's enough. Your ships are coming in. You're in transition. Stop carrying this heavy burden within your subconscious. Do the work. Heal. Release. There's the Emperor, which we spoke of here, dear Scorpio. The Emperor will give you security. Even though he's a 15, which brings up the Capricorn energy. The Devil, I should say, not the Capricorn. The Devil energy. So again, very Saturnian, very time-limiting, huge rewards, but after many obligations, responsibility, maturity, and growth. And there's the luck. There's your luck changing. You see the house, it's the relationship. This is the wheel of fate. Jupiter, which is showing you the path that you will be heading towards. A lot of luck. A lot of luck is ahead of you, Scorpio. So happy to see that for you. Let's get a bit more information with the cartomancia. We see a lot of fire. We've got Sagittarius, we've got Aries, we've got Taurus, we've got... Wow, okay. What else do we have? As I've already mentioned some of the signs here with Libra and the fixed signs. Let's see, we've got a change for the better, but it's the Nine of Pentacles. Plans, creature comforts, fame and fortune, recognition. And it's a 22, so these opportunities will bring change, very positive change for you. This is called the loss card, but it's the letter, the ring, the fire, hope, and a seed. So maybe there has been some loss. Someone's willing to take a gamble. Maybe you've gambled before. Maybe someone likes to gamble, go to the casino, or someone's ready to gamble for love. But we've got the letter, a gamble. That could be a risk taken in sending out that message here. And they're willing to lose. But it's also the ring. Fire is creation. This is a card of hope. It's another ace. Ace means Ace of Pentacles, something long-term. The hope and the seed, which is also the Empress. The seed has been planted. And there's a little bit of melancholy. Someone who is sighing, oh my goodness, I've done this over and over again. But this is what someone is wishing for, to go shopping, eating out, buying clothes and jewelry, and having money for pleasure. These are bodily or pleasures that sort of help someone. So this is someone going out, doing things for their physical body, trying to forget their wounding. Spending money because they're so frustrated. Let's take one more. And then we've got the some money, it's called again. So this is, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, dear Scorpio. This could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. This is someone that's giving to the poor. This is someone that gives to that gives generously. So this could be that someone's given generously, and now the Dharma is returning to them. You've got some beautiful cards here, absolutely. And someone also could be possibly needing to pay some money out. They're due to pay money out. Okay, let's read, before we take the love messages, the Hidden Path, 34. You have traveled far in search of greater meaning and fulfillment, having made much progress and learning valuable lessons. You want to continue your journey, but the road seems to have come to an end. Where do you go from here? The symbolic imagery on this card is set within a magical forest. It seems inviting, yet the way forward is not clear. No physical path exists, however there is a way forward. Between the trees is a symbol for eternal life. And to the right, a symbol for healing and protection. Well, to the right would be on this side. This card is inviting you to move forward spiritually and offers you healing and protection along the way. Spirit and matter must now merge if true progress is to be made. Your rational mind must align with your heart. When heart and mind are both focused on the same goal, great things are possible. This is true spiritual alchemy. All you work towards can now be achieved. Beautiful. And you know, speaking of mind and heart aligning, that is Mercury and Venus traveling together through Pisces and then through Aries. The marriage of spirit and matter. So as I said, this is like the materialization of a spiritual connection. This was a difficult path to find, but you need to follow the signs, follow your calling. Let's take some love messages, dear Scorpio. You make me quiver. I'm hooked on you. You turn me on. 8 of Wands. Possibly someone thinking of taking a flight, sending out those messages of love. I love you. And that's the Joker card. There's only one I love you in, is it 2 or 3 decks? It's 3 decks that I've got here. So there is true love here. We also saw it right here, Scorpio. And there will be a retreat, a get-together, possibly also secretly. Some of you are freeing yourself from a past life relationship because you've wished for this. Your soulmate is being called in. I want to marry you. I want to share my life with you. Oh my God. Love and hate together. That is uncanny, Scorpio. That's incredible. So obviously what you're leaving behind was, because love and hate are very, very closely linked. This is like the Twilight Zone again, where things change just so suddenly, so quickly, going from hate to love or love to hate. You took the stars from my eyes, you took my heart, and I want it back. Your eyes are familiar to me. I know that we've shared lives before. You must feel it too. It was wonderful. We had fun, but I must now move on. You grew a flower in my heart, which I call love. Please don't go. I'm begging you. Let's elope. Let's try again. I love you. I think we'll leave it there. Waiting for you to make your choice. I won't be waiting forever. See, incredible. Dear Scorpio, follow your heart. It's time to take back control of your life. You are the leader. You lead your own life. Don't put up those blockages. Don't imprison yourself. You're doing the work. You're releasing and making space in your heart for love, for true love. So I don't know who you're connecting with. You could be dealing with another partner that's in another connection, another past life connection, and this may not be you. But in the now position, you're feeling as though you've been denied happiness, that you've been betrayed, and that, of course, would bring those emotions of hate. But maybe think again, unless you're dealing with a past partner, okay, someone that was only using and abusing you for your kind heart. You can bounce back, Scorpio. You've got it in you, within you. Remember that Uranus is in Taurus, in your opposite house, which is bringing sudden shake-ups, sudden shocking events concerning your most important one-on-one relationships. So a very important time for you. I'm wishing you well. Love and light, dear Scorpio. I will be back. Thank you for everything.